Okay, so we're going to start with your first one over here. Now this one is a slight clapper. I don't know. Yeah, we can see that there. So it does mean I don't need to pop him. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Okay, so there's no more in that one, which means in your first oyster, Nicola, you have triples. You have triple pearls with your first oyster and first of the night as well. So we've got a bright watermelon, a darker rose gold, which is slightly two-tonal with lighter and darker colours there, and a chocolate silver. So watermelon, rose gold and chocolate silver to start with. If we then move on to oyster number 2, slight double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Straight away, I can see 1, 2 and 3. Nicola, you have triples in your second oyster. You've got a yellow, which is, oh, let me just readjust. He's got a flash of, so he's two-tonal yellow with lighter lemon yellow and then brighter sunshine yellow. And then this dark blue spot to him. So two-tonal yellow with a blue spot. Oh, let's just readjust. There we go. You've got a blurple, so mixed between blue and purple. He's slightly two-tonal as well. And then a two-tonal blue. So two-tonal TARDIS blue. Now he is all over TARDIS blue, but he is sort of darker and lighter, slight shades there. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And we've got a runaway. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, and as I picked it up, another pearl has popped out there. And you are twinning. You have got 2 pearls from your third oyster. They do look like they are darker chocolatey twins. Beautiful, deep, rich twins there. And then moving on to the last of your normal oysters. Again, quite a nice sharp pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls there. Quite goes into a dark shell there. And you are twinning for a second time. Twinning pink pearls. Now, these do look like they're slightly two-tonal, so I will show you around these here. So pink number 1 is lighter and darker as we go around. And pink number 2 is like a slightly squished pebble, and again, ever so slightly two-tonal. What do you think to these? Now, like I said, would you like to do the 25 pearl oyster and then decide on what colours you would like where and any colour swaps, or are there any here that you'd like to do now? So let me run these ones through the board. The chocolate silver at the top is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Darker rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Chocolate twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Chocolate twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And then pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring the same size there. So just tapping them in so they don't roll around. Okay, so you'd like to move on to your 25 pearl oyster, and then we can decide at the end with what you would like to do. Okay, so 25 pearl oysters today. What we're going to have? We're going to have like multicolours. Are we going to have sets? Are we going to have something else? I don't know. Would you like to donate the shells of these as well? Okay. Nicola, good luck. Lights pop there. Donate the shells. There's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. Okay, so let's have a squidge. Oh, in here. I think it's no, I think it is a setish one, but it does have more colour tones. Oh, there's some under here. Look, you see in there. Let's just squidge those out. Okay, so I don't believe there's any more in there, but let me just count these up for you. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So I'm going to dry these up for you, my lovely. And then if you're happy with all of these, of course, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can definitely swap them for you. And I think that this is a sets one. So if you would like to swap some for like a rainbow of colours, do let me know and I'll swap in a rainbow of colours for you. Or you can, of course, pick the colours that you would like to have. Okay, so I'm going to put the darker ones towards the top, lighter pearls towards the bottom. And if you'd like me to measure them all, just let me know and I will do so. So your top pearls, your first one is a silver bells. A second silver bells. A third silver bells. And then this one is like silver and purple. So you can see silver here and then purple here. So silver and purple. And then again a silver purple. So hopefully if I hold it next to the silver bells, yeah, you can definitely see the purple coming through there. So 3 silver bells and 2 silver purples. We then have got a black cherry, which is a really gorgeous deep black cherry. Going slightly lighter, more slightly towards the burgundy red side there. And then again, very similar with those two. Then we've got this one, which is brighter still, and then a brighter burgundy red on the end, sort of going down in colour shade there. If we try do the same with the next colour, which is going to be a watermelon. So actually no, I apologise, it is a coral. So we've got a bright coral and then a second coral, a third which is getting lighter, fourth which is lighter again, and then the fifth one is the lightest. Hopefully you can see the colour change. Yeah, we can definitely see the colour change there as it goes through. Going through to the yellows this time. So we're going to start with a bright lemon yellow. So it's not quite the sunshine yellows, but is a gorgeous brighter lemon yellow. Number 2 is slightly two-tonal with lemon, slightly lighter and darker shades there. You're then going into more of a pastel-y yellow. Again, another pastel yellow, and then the one on the end has got a little funky shape to him, so he does have a little point to him here. So let me just get this, there we go, pointing just there. Can you see that little point to him? So he does have a little imperfection with that point. Okay, then we're ending on your icy blues. Oh, sorry, just picked up the kitchen towel. There we go. So your first blue is the brightest, and he is two-tonal, so he's lighter and then slightly brighter as we go around there. Your next one is again two-tonal, and then the next two have got slight imperfections in the shapes. So if I'm trying to show you, this one has got a slight point to him. Oh, it's hard to see. Just there at the top. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, but a little point to him there. And then your last blue, which is the lightest of the blues, and again does have a little imperfection to him, just as within a little point. Okay, Nicola, what do you think to these? Like I said, if you're not happy with these, I can definitely swap them for you for colours of your choice. Or I can do a rainbow selection, just need to let me know how many you'd need to do. And then of course we've got your other pearls as well. And I'll need to know which ones you would like where and which one on your fitting as well. If I do the largest and smallest, visually smallest, we'll try this yellow. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Oh, and that blue is not a 5, not a 5.5. The blue is the 6. So the middle blue, you've got a 6. I'm going to say that that's the smallest, actually. If we measure the largest, let's try this coral. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The silver purple on the end is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So I'm going to say the smallest is a 6, largest is a 7. If I hold it like that, can you see the pearls at the top there? Or would you prefer it possibly that way round? Yeah, I think that's better actually, just so then you can see the, oh, chocolate ran away, see the pearls down here.